It's Dub again, and I've got Vince, Chef Vince from the Rotary Club of Fort St. John this morning. How's it going, Chef Vince?
It's going great. It's going great. It's sunny out. It's nice out. So we're getting ready for the big day tomorrow.
That's right, yes. And the big day, of course, is the annual Rotary Drive-Thru Breakfast tomorrow morning from 7 to 10 a.m. in the Safeway parking lot where you can get some breakfast. And in doing so, help out the community. So tell us again, first of all, what this is going towards, what you're raising the money for.
So the money's going for the rejuvenation of the current Rotary projects that have been put forward by the community and Rotary in the 60 years that the Rotary Club's been in Fort St. John. So there's some things that need to be fixed, perhaps some things that need to be added. Projects like the CDC, the Seniors Housing Society, the spray park, skate park. There's a bunch of great things that we have out there that just need to be touched up a little to make sure that the longevity of those projects continue to grow. So.
Absolutely. And then tell us, what it is we're getting tomorrow morning, right? Because, of course, now we're at the point where you could just stop by and grab yourself some breakfast, you and maybe the people in the cars with you. What are they getting for the minimum $10 donation?
So for $10, you're going to get a hot off the grill breakfast sandwich. So it's going to be egg, some cheese, ham, brioche bun. You get a piece of fruit, apple, an orange. We'll get the granola bar, a bottle of water. We've got great, nice reusable shopping bags, Rotary bags as well. A bunch of swag from our sponsors. And this year we've put a nice thank you letter to all the community and everybody that's supported in there for them to learn a bit about the projects that we've done in the past since 2017. Yeah.
Nice. All right. And I have to ask, the weather's looking pretty decent for tomorrow. There's a chance of rain and all that. Yes, knock on wood, I will do so. You've done this many times. You've cooked outside. What's kind of the ideal weather for you, or will you kind of deal with anything that kind of gets thrown at you?
Well, Don, I mean, the whole Rotary Club shows up every year, and there's been years where it snowed. Last year it snowed and then turned to rain, and then the wind was probably about 80 kilometers an hour. So, trying to keep the barbecues alive with 80-kilometer-an-hour winds are a little difficult. So ideal weather would be like something like today. Nice, warm, calm wind, right? I'm okay with rain, just the wind. We got to avoid the wind up here in the north on that kind of a day. We did get, the Rotary has some flat top grills Canadian Tire helped us out with. And so it'll be a little easier cracking those eggs, and the barbecues will be keeping everything warm. Rain or shine, snow or shine, we're there.
I think, I'd forgotten about last year. After that, I feel like you can handle just about anything.
You bet.
All right. Well, you want to thank all the many businesses who have stepped up to support this and many other things in the community with the Rotary Club. There's a long list.
There is. I have to send a shout out to, first of all, the committee that's put all the hard work into this over the last 6 months. It's a lot of planning. So everybody that I have had the honor of working beside to get this event going again for the 6th year, I have to send a shout out to them. We have to send a shout out to the community as a whole, because the communities come together year over year, and again they're going to show up again this year. And then of course to our sponsors, and this year has been a huge sponsorship. We have Action Property Management Group, we've got Bold Promotions, we've got Bounce Radio, Butler Farm Equipment, Bronze Flooring, the Canadian Grind, Canadian Tire, CSN Collision Centers, we have Alaska Highway, we have DGS Astro Paving. We've got Dan Davies in there, EPSCAN, the Fort St. John and District Chamber of Commerce, Fort Motors, GFL, Ideal Office Solutions. Let me take a breath. Leah French, a realtor we have in there, McSuds. We've got The Moose. We've got Move. We've got MMP, Murray GM, Pat's Auto Supply, Pims Productions, Sangel Energy Services, Sterling Management Services, Techmation Electric Controls, Wolverine Automotive Ltd, and Alaska Highway News. Oh man, every time I say that, I feel like I got to take 3 or 4 deep breaths. But it just shows, and this is just one event that the community gives back to. So
100%. Yeah. All right, and finally, remind me, what's kind of the amount of sandwiches you're aiming for? It was because last year was really great. You're kind of aiming for around the same amount, eh?
Yeah, I don't think we can cook more in 3 hours. Last year was kind of our big year at 1,650 sandwiches. Yeah. So we're going for that 1,700 mark. Don and I feel like we can crush those 50 more in there. 1,700 would be great. Yeah, I think that would be an accomplishable goal. And that's, the pre-sales and the pre-orders that everybody did previously are probably right up close to that 1,200 mark that we were hoping to hit. And, creating that sense of urgency for this event creates such a good event every year over year. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's an absolute blast. All right. So tomorrow morning, don't fill your cereal bowl. Don't worry about oatmeal. Don't make yourself eggs. Come down to the annual Rotary Drive-Thru Breakfast. Starts at 7 o'clock sharp in the Safeway parking lot. Goes till 10 o'clock and or we run out of food. But we are prepared to serve everybody who comes through, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. $10 donation minimum gets you that delicious breakfast. All goes back into rejuvenating the projects, as Vince said, for the Rotary Club that they've done many over the years. So we hope to see you there. I'll be there. Vince will be there. It's going to be a blast. So happy you can make some time for us today.
Hey.
We'll see you tomorrow morning, eh?
See you then.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.